Hi everyone. In the given problem statement of same tree, given the roots of two binary trees, p and q, write a function to check whether they are same or not. Two trees are considered the same if they are structurally identical and nodes have the same value. So the first thing that we need to check whether the root, right? So root of p, right? So p is none and our q is also none. In that case, we are going to return true. So there would be four conditions that we're going to check. What if the nodes are null? Say both of the nodes are null, we are going to return true. In case P is not none and our Q is none, in that case, it is obviously going to be return false. There would be another case if P is also none, but our Q is not none, we are going to again return false. And what if both of them, right, the node or the node of both of the trees, right, are correct? So in that case, what we are going to do, right, if both of them are have value. So if P is not none and our Q is also not none. So one thing that we can do is first we're going to check, right, p dot val. So what is the value of that node, right, is equal to q dot val. If it's true, which is great, right, and then we are going to do a recursion. So let's say we are going to do, let's say DFS or BFS, depends on our requirement. So we can say, right, p dot left and q dot left. So you're going to do means you're going to iterate. So let's say in this first case, right, and another would be DFS of p dot right and q dot right. Let us take this tree, which are 1, 2, and 3, and another 1, 2, and 3. So here, right, would be initially it would be the at topmost node, right? We are at here. So in this case, right, both P and Q, right, P and Q are not none. So we're going to check the values of it. So both are containing 1, which is perfectly fine. Then we are going to go to this right node or left node, for example. Once we go to its left node, we are going to see, right, we are getting the value of 2. So there we're going to check whether P, right, whether it has any children. So 2 does not have any children, right? And the both here, right, if I go iterate through, right, both of them would be none, so we're going to return true. Now if I come to this index, right, we're going to check whether this value is same as the other one, which is correct. Both of them are same, so it is going to return true. Now we're going to the right node. We are at the right node. So right node also, it does not have any children, and both of the values are same, right? So true. And the one is already true. So in that case, right, the value we are going to return is true. Now let us take the another example, 1, 2, and another 1 and 2. Even though they look identical, but they aren't. So initially the first thing, right, both of them are same, so it is perfectly fine. But if I come on the left hand side, right, if I do an iteration or if I want to traverse the left node of it, right, so P is going to have value, but Q does not is going to have a value. So it is going to be false out here. So that's why once the entire result is going to be return false in this case. So it's pretty simple, right? We have to just break this entire problem into sub-problem for the solution to arrive in. So now let us jump to the Python solution. Now, the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to check if both of our tree is none. If P is none and Q is also none. In that case, we can say both of the tree are same and identical. So we are going to return true. In case, or let's say if P is not none and Q is none, in that case we are going to return false because both of the three are not identical. And similarly, if P is none and our Q is not none, in that case also both of them are not identical and we are going to return true. Now, what if both of the trees have a value? So in that case, we're going to iterate. So how to do that? Else return, we're going to perform a recursion. So self dot is same tree, and then we are going to go to p dot left tree of the pth node and q dot left. Similarly, we are going also for the right tree of the same. So self dot is same tree, p dot right and q dot right, and p dot val equal to, we're going to perform an assignment operator so that we are going to match not only the nodes matter but also its value should also be the same. So for that, if p dot val equal to q dot val, so if it's true, right, then we are going to return true, otherwise we are going to return false. Let me run it up. As you could see, the public test case is passed. Let me submit the code. And there is some error. Let me check it out. It is saying that in case one is empty, it is returning true. Let me check where I made a mistake. Yeah, sorry, I made one mistake out here, right? I don't know why I have not checked it out. So in case right P is none and Q is not run, basically both of them are not the same tree. So in that case, we have to return false. So return false. And let me run it up, the public test cases. As you could see, it's run successfully, and let me submit it up. And as you could see, our code got submitted with an efficiency of 100%, which beats 100% of the submission, so our code is pretty efficient. That's all for this video. See you in the next one.